Hey there, it's DynoStorm. I'm currently making a horde shooter game called WESTMEN. Fight hordes of spiteful mutants and save Western kind from doom. The game takes place in 1880, so we decided to place some old classical music in the public domain and create some fun gamey arrangements of them. In this video I'm going to showcase some of the music for WESTMEN and how it was made in a brief overview kind of sense. If you want to help support Western games developers recapture our destiny and pioneer a future of entertainment free from Marxian villainy, head on over to DynoStorm.com and sign up with your email address to keep in touch with us. This is a great way to be first to receive updates on WESTMEN and all of our future exciting projects. Thanks, and let's get on with the video. Hello there, this is DynoStorm, I'm back. So yeah, here is the program I use for making the musics. It's a Mixcraft 10, it's a bit of an obscure one. They don't even have it listed on Fiverr as a program you can use. Basically in WESTMEN, which is this game right here, there are several modes for the music. You've got ROM 0, ROM 1, ROM 2, ROM 3, and you've got some transition ones. That's like a little sound one shot that plays when it transitions between them, like a little drum break or something. And the idea is that the ROM 1 is when there's no enemies around, it's just very peaceful, there's no drums or anything. ROM 1, there's a bit more energy, there's a bit more bass, there's a few more instruments added, and there's a bit more of a drum type thing going on to make there be a little bit more energy going on. ROM 2 is very intense, it really ramps things up, adds a bunch of layers, makes it very exciting. And then ROM 3, this is for break mode. There's a feature in the game where if you charge up a break, you can basically do massive damage for a short amount of time after charging your break. In this way, the music turns from like classical or whatever genre it is. In this case, this is the Romania stage, so it's using kind of Halloween-y like organs and things like that. It's kind of spooky-ish, Halloween themed, and it just goes to metal, which is very cool. So you get a remix while you do your break. Very satisfying. As you can see in Mixcraft, I've got these parts. We've got part 1, part 3, and so on. And then there's break mode, which is like 4th part. And as you can see, that's where the guitar is. What I do when I'm making music for WESTMEN, I usually start with part 2. And I get this in WESTMEN, because this game's music is all based on existing music from history. It's I'm going online, trying to do research, what kind of music do I pull from, and this is the Romania stage. I can't remember what it's called because I don't speak Romanian, but it's currently the national anthem of Romania. It's an old song, it wasn't always the national anthem of Romania, but it was created before 1880, and it's now the official anthem, which is very cool. If I hop in here and I press play, you get the idea. So I've taken this piece of music and I've made a little bit of an alteration here to make it a bit more interesting and spicy. I've made it kind of Halloweeny and spooky. There's a bit of a beat going on. And basically for the 3rd part, we build it up and we make it more intense. So it sounds like this. You get the idea. It's very cool. I'm quite proud of this track, to be honest. I made it pretty quickly as well. So part 1, it's a bit more chill, as you can hear here. And generally you're not going to hear any of these one parts just all beginning to end when you're playing the game, because it seamlessly transitions between them when the enemies show up. So you can be halfway through part 1 and it'll automatically go to the other part at the exact same spot in the track, basically. It's all displayed in one continuous timeline here, but they're all separate tracks, as I showed you before. And break mode, so this is the same thing, but it's metal. So So yeah, pretty intense. And that's basically your incentive to use breaks, so you can hear the really cool metally version while you're listening to the... So it's all a lot of bop, a lot of musical interactions. I was quite a fan. I'm kind of... these games that have dynamically altering music are really growing on me. Like the Great Rebellion, for example, you have this ambient track, and then it's like you jump into the arena and you got like a new track, and it seamlessly transitions with everything. That's very cool, and I'd like to demonstrate it in the game as well real quick. Play the scene. So this is the Romania stage as I showed you before. Okay, so here it is, the calm version. And as soon as the bats show up, it picks up the pace. The bats are very fast in this stage, so they're quite a challenge to deal with. I may need to balance this a bit. I think the Romania is a little bit on the tough side. It's one of the later stages, so the player is going to be a little bit more powerful. I don't have time to show everything, but yeah, that's kind of gives you the idea. And this game's very addictive, so I've got to make sure I don't play for too long and I actually finish this game, because otherwise I could just be playing for hours. Alright, well anyways, thanks for watching the video, and I'm gonna now show you a showcase of a bunch of music that's in WESTMEN, so hope you enjoy it, and that's all from me for today. Yeah, some of these tracks have been created by, generously volunteered by my friend Jim Sellers, so yep, check him out on soundcloud.com, and that's all from me for this week. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out on DynoStorm.com and sign up.